This is the January 2026 regular meeting of the New Caney Independent School District Board of Board of Trustees. It is hereby called to order at 6 p.m. Let the minutes show that all board members are in attendance with the exception of Mrs. Tompkins. This meeting has been called in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. All items that will be discussed or voted on this evening have been posted as required by state law. I would like to extend a warm welcome to each of you here tonight, and we are pleased that you have taken the time to join us this evening. On behalf of the New Caney ISD School Board, we are pleased that you have joined us as we celebrate achievements, we set goals, listen to reports, approve budgets, contracts, and personnel appointments, as well as make policy for the district. We are not here to make management decisions or to solve the problems of any individuals. Management is the responsibility of the superintendent. This is a meeting in the public. It is not a meeting of the public. And as our guests, we welcome you to just observe and to listen. Again, we are pleased that you have taken the time to join us this evening. Thank you for your interest in New Caney ISD, and we now ask that you would silence your cell phones. Me included. Please rise for the invocation to be given by Mr. Hagler and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and honor the Texas flag to be led by Mr. Trout.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us all here safely tonight. Pray that you would deliver us all safely back home. We know that you are good. Your ways are good. We come to you asking for guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us to listen, discern, what is right and just, and make decisions that serve the students, staff, and this community of New Caney ISD. Guide our minds and our hearts in all that we do. God, we love you, and we praise your name forever.
Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. You may be seated. I just want to dispel the rumors. I had eye surgery today, so you can call me Patch just for today, but I'll be good to go tomorrow. Item 2 on the agenda is open forum. The board will now hear comments from those persons who have signed up to speak. We had someone sign up to speak here. I have to read this statement first, but Ms. Needles, if you'd like to come on to the podium while I read this statement, that would be great. The board encourages comments from citizens of the district or employees. Anyone wishing to speak, either as an individual or as a representative of a group, may do so at this time. The board asks the comments pertain to public education issues and be no longer than 5 minutes. The board may not discuss any issues that are not posted on the agenda. If an issue is mentioned that is listed on tonight's agenda, the board will defer discussion until the appropriate time during this meeting. In addition, the board has adopted complaint policies that are designed to secure at the lowest administrative level a prompt and equitable resolution of complaints and concerns. These policies are available on the district website, newcaneyisd.org. So, Ms. Needles, Wendy's going to keep the official time, and you have 5 minutes, and you may start.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. I'm here tonight as a parent and community member to respectfully request that the district reinstate the practice of posting teacher and staff photos on the directory pages of the district and school websites. Schools are built on a relationship, and parents and guardians are better partnered when they have familiarity and trust. Seeing a face alongside a name humanizes communication and lowers barriers. For many families, school websites are the first and primary introduction to their children's teachers. Photos help parents recognize staff, feel more comfortable reaching out, and reduces anxiety before conferences. This relationship is particularly important for new families, elementary parents, parents of special needs, and secondary campuses where students have multiple teachers. It is important to note that prior to COVID, staff photos on our website was a standard practice. Our schools have returned to a more traditional operations and can now revisit this routine. As we know, the district already maintains staff photos in existing internal systems, so reinstating the photos would not require collecting new images. We understand and respect safety and privacy concerns. However, teachers and staff's images are already visible on school events, in yearbooks, and our district's social media. To reduce staff workload with updating information, media specialists, trained volunteers, or even students in applicable media programs could assist under appropriate supervision. Finally, this request aligns with the district's priorities around family engagement, transparency, effective communication, and trust. I'm going to open myself up for any questions. I'm just trying to find out when an estimated time or how somebody would communicate back to me.
You'll get a written response from the central office within 7 days.
Business days, right, school business days.
7 business days.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. Item 3 on the agenda is superintendent's report, and that would be Mr. Calvert.
Yes, ma'am. Got a couple items for y'all tonight, and just as we did last month, just wanted to recognize and introduce new Caney ISD staff members that are here tonight, representing their campus or department. So if I butcher your name, I apologize. I'll get it better next month. If you're here, just kind of indicate with a raised hand or a quick up and down. So Ben's Branch, we have Miss Anderson. Brookwood Forest, we have Miss Davis. Crippen, Miss Brent. Dogwood, Miss Kale. Highlands Elementary, Mr. Carlisle. Kings Manor, Miss Larkey. Miss Abera is here from New Caney L. Miss Nolenberg is here from Oakley. Miss Prosky is here from Porter Elementary. Miss Tom Hay from Sorter's Mill. Miss Upchurch from Tavola. Miss Trout from Valley Ranch. Mr. Ceballos from Kiefer Crossing, and Miss Cawley from Pine Valley. Miss Jackson representing White Oak, and Mr. Reese representing Woodridge. Miss Beard for New Caney High School, Dr. Miller for Porter High School, Miss Heine for West Fork, Miss Sykes for Infinity, and Miss Babs for TLC. If I missed any campus representatives, just kind of indicate by waving your hand. All right, directors and executive directors are here. Public relations, we have Dr. Powers, Grant Pappas, the Director of Marketing Multimedia, Ms. Gillette, our Executive Director of Finance, Director of Budget, Meredith Hunt, Amanda Garcia, Director of Accounting, Ms. Shropshire, Director of Purchasing, and Mr. Castile, Director of Information Management. Administrative Services, Ms. Gates is their Executive Director, Ms. Pearson, Recruitment and Retention Director, Ms. Jackson, Benefits Director, and Director of Health Services, Ms. Skoronik. Operations, Blake Carroll is the Executive Director there, Jeremy Harris, Director of Maintenance, Director of Support Services, Mr. Carr, Director of Transportation, it will be official later on, but we'll go ahead and say it, Mr. Mealer. Director of Child Nutrition is Ms. Thacker, and Director of Technology is Mr. Martinez. From our instruction departments, we've got our multilingual migrant director, Ms. Gutierrez, Sherry Lowe, Director of Elementary Instruction, Dr. Condarco, Executive Director of Secondary, Brooke Lyles, Director of CTE. We have Mr. Moran, Director of Fine Arts, Dr. Mesmer, Director of Secondary Instruction, Ms. Monroe, Executive Director of Special Programs, Ms. Angelic, Director of MTSS Implementation, Ms. Sifford, Director of Special Programs, Director of Digital Learning, Ms. Cobbs, and our Special Education Director is Ms. Waldrop, and we also have our Instructional Materials Coordinator with us this evening, Ms. Cameron is here, and then we have Chief Potter in the back, as well as, I believe, Coach Plunk is still back there. So those are, again, if I missed you, any staff members, just indicate by waving your hand real quick, and okay, there's a couple of y'all, and I'll get the names better next month. I'll keep practicing. All right, as we always do during this time of the meeting, we want to celebrate some of our campuses and some kiddos and some staff members, and so this month is no different. And so I want to start off tonight recognizing Miss Brent and her crew from Crippen Elementary.
Thank you for having us tonight. First of all, I want to say thank you to the school board. It is School Board Appreciation Month, and so I want to just thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your support to us as we go about doing our business of serving our kiddos in this district. So we're thankful to have board members who truly put the needs of our students first and who believe that every student in New Caney ISD deserves the absolute best. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to honor a few of our amazing Crippen astronauts who soar every single day. I'm going to jump around. I'm going to save my kiddo here for last. So I'm going to start with Miss Kendi Tatham. Come on over here. Come step over. Miss Kendi is our child nutrition manager. She has dedicated 13 years of service to New Caney ISD and has been a valued member of Crippen Elementary family for the past 8 years. Her journey within the district reflects her commitment and growth. She began at Aiken Elementary, doesn't even exist anymore, then spent several years serving students at New Caney Elementary, Oakley Elementary, and then finally joined the best over here at Crippen Elementary. So just 3 months after arriving on our campus, she stepped into the role of child nutrition manager, which is a testament to her leadership, reliability, and the trust placed in her. One of Ms. Kendi's favorite parts of the day is seeing our students' smiling faces, and that joy is evident in the warm, welcoming environment that she helps create in our cafeteria. She understands that her work directly impacts students' days, and she approaches her role with care, consistency, and a genuine heart for children. She's motivated by the students she serves and always strives to better herself. Looking ahead, she hopes to continue growing professionally and to possibly take on additional leadership opportunities within the district. Her drive to improve and lead speaks volumes about her dedication to New Caney ISD. We're so grateful for Ms. Kendi's years of service, her leadership at Crippen Elementary, and the care that she shows our students every single day. It's a privilege to recognize the difference that she makes. All right, we're going to go with Mr. William Hill next. So I have the honor of recognizing Mr. William Hill. He is our head custodian, and he is someone who served at New Caney ISD for the past 6 years and joined the Crippen family this past year. In just 1 year at Crippen, he's already made a lasting impact. He takes great pride in completing every task set before him, but what truly sets him apart is his willingness to step in and help others without being asked. His strong work ethic, dependability, and team-first mindset are found across our entire campus. What motivates him each day is simple but powerful: the kindness of the people he works with and a good cup of coffee to start the day. Right? He values relationships deeply and is especially proud of maintaining strong, consistent teams, knowing that stability and teamwork make a difference for everyone, and they do a great job keeping our campus beautiful. He genuinely cares for our campus, does anything I ask, including updating the marquee this last week. So his goal is always to find better ways to make our school look at its best and to continue building positive relationships so that we can all achieve our goals together. If you've spent any time on our campus, you've likely seen his smile or benefited from his efforts to keep one on everyone else's face. We're incredibly grateful for Mr. Hill's dedication, heart, and pride in his work. Crippen's a better place because of him, and I'm thankful to serve alongside him. Just go stand over there. Next up is Ms. Janitra Cornett. I'm so honored to recognize Ms. Cornett today. She is one of our paraprofessionals. She's hasn't been with us very long, but she's already made a meaningful impact on our campus. She chose this profession because of her heart. She brings nurturing care and a deep commitment to building trust with the children that she works with each day. What motivates her most is knowing that she can help a child academically or emotionally, and that motivation shows. My daughter's calling, sorry. And that motivation shows in the strong relationships that she builds. Students smile when she walks into the room. Teachers smile when she walks into the room. Children run to her to share big moments. and they seek her out during difficult ones, and that speaks volumes. Ms. Cornett is also incredibly flexible and dependable. She approaches every task with grace and calm, always willing to step in whenever she is needed. Her attentiveness and care for students go beyond expectations. In fact, during a snack time earlier this year in the kindergarten class, she even saved a child from choking on a grape, which we were very thankful for. It upset her very much because she had to put hands on a child, but it was to save his life, and the parents were thankful. So her actions in that moment reflect the level of care, awareness, and responsibility that she brings to her role every single day. When asked about her greatest accomplishment, she shared that she continues to show up with a smile, that she gives her all, and she still loves what she does. Looking ahead, she hopes to continue growing in education, gaining experience, and helping shape our future leaders. We are truly blessed to have Ms. Cornett as part of our Crippen family. While her time with us has been brief, we already cannot imagine our campus without her. Her heart, dedication, and love for children make Crippen a better place. Join me in recognizing Ms. Janitra Cornett. All right, so next I have Ms. Astrid Cordero. I'm super proud to recognize Astrid. She is our fourth grade dual language math and science teacher, and she is currently in her 10th year in education. She's the kind of teacher who leaves a lasting impact on her students, not just academically, but personally. One of her greatest joys is her work in seeing students grow in confidence as they learn to express their thinking and realize that they are capable of more than they imagined. That belief in her students is evident the moment you step in her classroom. She always has some sort of challenge going on for her kids, may involve rubber ducks and decorations for them, but she's always motivating them. Her work helps students not only master math and science content, but also build confidence as bilingual learners. Looking ahead, Ms. Cordero hopes to continue growing as an educator, strengthening her support of bilingual learners and making a positive impact on students and the broader school community. She leads with intention, reflection, and a clear focus on student success. Ms. Cordero also shares her gratitude for being part of a campus where collaboration is valued and where teachers are supported, something that speaks to the strong professional culture she both contributes to and benefits from. We're thankful for Mrs. Cordero's dedication, her expertise, and the heart she brings to her classroom each day. Our students are better because of her. I was going to do two students, but I'm not seeing one of them, so I'm going to skip over to our beautiful Kimberly. Come here, Kimberly. This child, she's not smiling as much as normal, but she's a fifth grade student. This is Kimberly Yepes, and she truly shines in every single way. In fact, the fifth grade teachers didn't even wait for me to come ask who I should present. They came and said they voted unanimously for Kimberly. She's incredibly sweet, kind-hearted, genuine, and she consistently goes out of her way to care for others. Kimberly regularly checks in on people, asks how they're doing, and looks for her classmates who may need any kind of help or encouragement. She greets everyone by name, and to know her is to get a hug by her multiple times a day. Sometimes she's like, just one more before I leave. In the classroom, she's exceptionally hard worker, and she gives 100% effort. She takes pride in her work and approaches every task with dedication and responsibility. Her manners and politeness stand out, and she treats both students and teachers with kindness and respect at all times. Kimberly loves helping others and is often the first to volunteer for anything that needs to be done. She'll come in to her teachers and say, "How can I help you?" First thing in the morning, right? And then before she leaves, "What can I do for you before I leave?" She takes pride in her work, and she approaches every task with dedication and responsibility. She loves helping, I already said that. So Kimberly's a true role model and a joy to have in class. Her compassion, work ethic, and positive attitude make a lasting impact on everyone she interacts with, and she represents the very best of what it means to be a Crippen astronaut. And you're going to shake her hand, but her hugs are the best. And I'm going to go ahead and bring August up, so hold on one second. This is August Medrano. So here's a student whose journey was not always typical, but he's been a true joy to witness. Over the years, he has shown remarkable growth academically, socially, and personally, and his progress is a testament to perseverance, resilience, and a belief in himself. He has faced challenges that required courage and determination, and he's met each one with a positive spirit and a willingness to keep trying. Watching his growth over time has been inspiring to both his peers and the adults who work with him every day. And Kimberly comes and takes care of him every day, too. August has grown from a quiet and hesitant child into a confident and expressive young man who's ready to tackle middle school next year. He's a friend to many and brings joy into our classrooms. He's artistic and loves to draw. He will draw a picture of me if I walk in with an iPad. He will take it and draw my portrait. And everything he does with pride and care, and he's pretty spot on with those details too. His journey reminds us that growth is not defined by labels or assumptions, but by effort, encouragement, and opportunity. To know him is to love him, and to love him is truly a blessing. We're so proud of this young man and all that he's becoming, and we're grateful for the time he spent growing with us at Crippen Elementary.
Okay, while they're getting their picture taken over there, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Miss Larkey, if you'll come up and start recognizing your folks and kiddos from Kings Manor.
All right, good evening, President Harrell, members of the Board of Trustees, and Mr. Calvert. Thank you for providing this opportunity to honor the outstanding individuals we have with us tonight. At Kings Manor Elementary, we talk often about the power of relationships, commitment, and excellence, and the individuals we are recognizing this evening truly embody those values. It is a privilege to stand here on behalf of our campus community and celebrate the people who make a remarkable difference each day. First, I would like to honor our exceptional teacher of the night, Miss Kimberly Reel. She is an educator and a leader at Kings Manor Elementary. This is her 22nd year in education and her 8th year serving in Caney ISD. When asked what she loves most about education, her answer is simple yet powerful. It is never boring. Each day brings new experiences, new challenges, and new opportunities to make a difference, and Kim embraces every single one of them with enthusiasm and heart. Kim serves as our specials team leader, a role she carries with confidence and care. She is a natural-born leader, honest, direct, even if you don't want to hear it, and always advocating for what is best. Her colleagues trust her voice and deeply value her leadership. Most importantly, Ms. Reel has a tremendous heart for kids. One shining example of this is our honor choir with 135 4th and 5th grade students, one of which is standing next to her tonight, who choose to participate because Kim creates a space where they feel inspired, challenged, and connected. That level of student engagement and involvement doesn't happen by accident. It happens because students feel loved, believed in, and encouraged. Ms. Reel represents the very best of Kings Manor Elementary and of New Caney ISD. We are incredibly grateful for her dedication, leadership, and the lasting impact she makes on our students and staff every day. Next, it is my honor to recognize an exceptional member of our Caney Elementary team, our computer preparer professional, Ms. Roxana Saeed. For the past past 7 years, Ms. Saeed has served as a computer teacher, engaging students and building strong computer and technology skills that will serve them well into the future. She brings both knowledge and patience to her role, helping students develop confidence as they learn and grow. What truly sets Ms. Saeed apart is her genuine passion for working with children. She believes wholeheartedly in the power of public education and the role it plays in shaping a successful future. That belief is evident in every interaction with her warm smile, encouraging words, and supportive presence, although often it is calm and quiet. At Kings Manor Elementary, she is known as someone who is always willing to help and who consistently radiates positivity. We are incredibly grateful for her dedication, her kindness, and the meaningful impact she has on our campus community. Up next, it is my absolute honor to recognize someone who is truly the heartbeat of Kings Manor Elementary, my principal secretary, Ms. Shane Lucas. Shane has served in New Caney ISD for 6 years, and she goes above and beyond in her role every single day. When asked what she loves the most, she shared that our teachers are incredibly busy, and she finds joy in helping making their day easier. That mentality defines the way she serves our campus. Shane truly is my right hand. She is a go-getter who is always thinking ahead, anticipating needs, and finding ways to support our staff so they can focus on what matters most, our students. Her dedication, efficiency, and willingness to step in at any moment make a profound difference across our campus. More than anything, Shane leads with a servant's heart. She cares deeply about our teachers, our students, and our community, and that care is felt in every interaction. We are incredibly fortunate to have her on our team. Next, it is my pleasure to recognize an invaluable member of our campus, our head custodian, Ms. Danya Quesada. This year marks Danya's 10th year in education and with New Caney ISD. She is a source of pride, reliability, and positivity on our campus. Danya takes great joy in working with her team and in building relationships with the many people she encounters each day. She is deeply grateful to be part of a district that has supported her family, particularly her children, and that personal connection fuels her commitment to our school community. At Kings Manor Elementary, Danya is known for being helpful, enthusiastic, and incredibly dedicated to keeping our school clean, safe, and welcoming. Her pride in her work is evident in everything she does. We are so thankful for her unwavering dedication and for the positivity she brings to our campus. Next, it is my privilege to recognize an exceptional leader who plays a vital role in the daily success and well-being of our students, our cafeteria manager, Miss Brittany Cecil. Brittany has been with New Caney ISD since 2022 and brings 10 years of experience in child nutrition. She began her career in Spring ISD in 2015 and became a cafeteria manager in 2018. Her depth of experience and leadership shine through in every aspect of our cafeteria operations. What stands out most is Brittany's heart for students. She understands that her team's work goes far beyond serving meals. It nourishes and supports our children each and every day. She takes great pride in leading her team and being hands-on in the kitchen, creating a warm, welcoming, and well-organized environment. She has built an incredible, unified team, one that collaborates seamlessly and brings joy and energy to the cafeteria. Whether it's their coordinated outfits, their teamwork, or their seasonal decor, you can feel the pride and positivity the moment you walk in. She is an outstanding communicator and a supportive leader who ensures her staff feels valued and empowered. Ms. Cecil exemplifies what it means to lead with purpose, positivity, and pride. We are incredibly grateful for the culture she has created and the care she shows our students each day. Last and certainly not least, it is my honor to recognize an outstanding 5th grade student from Kings Manor Elementary, Mackenzie Dietz. Mackenzie has been a proud KME koala since kindergarten, and throughout her years with us, she has consistently demonstrated the values and high expectations we hold for all students. She is an excellent student who shines both in and out of the classroom. Mackenzie is respectful, kind-hearted, and always willing to help others. She takes great pride in her work, consistently putting forth her very best effort. Her positive attitude and strong work ethic have been evident since her earliest years at KME. Beyond the classroom, Mackenzie continues to excel. She is a member of our news crew and choir, and she is a talented writer who has performed exceptionally well in Ready Writing UIL. She approaches every opportunity with enthusiasm and responsibility. Her teachers describe her as respectful, hardworking, prepared, and a joy to be around, positive, compassionate, and an excellent role model for her peers, and it was a unanimous quick decision from 5th grade and the specials team. Mackenzie embodies the quality characteristics we value most. We are incredibly proud to recognize her tonight and to see all she will accomplish in the future. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of recognizing these outstanding individuals this evening. They represent the heart of Kings Manor Elementary and the excellence of New Caney ISD.
All right, one more to go while they are getting their pictures over there. I'd like to recognize Miss Babs and some of her staff members from the Learning Center. Come on up.
Hey, I'll sign autographs after. Just kidding. My name is Julie Babs. I am the principal at the Learning Center. So first of all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of the board members for allowing us to be here and recognizing 3 of my staff members tonight. Also, board, thank you for all that you do for our district, our campuses, TLC. We invite you out and to come visit our new facility, our new campus. It is a beautiful building. We are now located behind Pond Valley Middle School, so just drop on by. We're right behind them, Building B. Blue Eagle tried to get in the other day, but he couldn't get in. So, Blue Eagle. So anyway, we will assign names to each one of y'all as y'all come in too. I got one for Miss Harrell right now. One-eyed Willie. All right, here we go. Just kidding. Also, the Learning Center has put together a little funds to donate to the school board so that you guys can then donate it back to the educational fund in your name. So I will give that to y'all when we come up in just a second, if I haven't been fired yet. All day they're like, what are you going to say? I'm like, I don't know. So I want to start with my first recognition because we're going to go with years of service, lack of years of service. So the first one I'm going to recognize tonight is Ray Castaneda. He is in year 5 here at New Caney ISD. First 4 years was at Woodridge Forest Middle School teaching 7th and 8th grade. 7th grade Texas history and some 6th grade world cultures. And then I was lucky enough to have a position come open, and I reached out to Mr. Castaneda, sorry Woodridge, and I took him. But I was actually part of the first interview panel that hired him, so I felt like I could do that. So anyway, he is now the secondary history teacher at TLC, and the way TLC subjects and our secondary folks, he's responsible for every secondary history. So he has to prep for U.S. history, world geography, government, economics. I'm missing one. Or did I get them? Texas history 7th. I think I got them all. Yeah. And every time I walk by his classroom, and I'm not saying that just because he's standing here, his kids are engaged. And for high school kiddos to be really engaged, he brings in today's issues and to what's going on in today's world in our community and makes it relevant to our students. And some of our students are some rough students, right? But Mr. Castaneda brings it down to their level. He'll bring them up to his level, and it's just the relationships he builds with our students is amazing. And I'm so very lucky to have him as part of the Learning Center staff this year. So thank you, Mr. Castaneda. Don't go anywhere. Okay. All right, the next one. Oh my goodness. Is this spelled right? I always call you Katie. All right, so this young lady has been with the district for 20 years, and I've probably known her for those 20 years. We worked together and early on when she first started here in the behavior program, and then we ended up, she went, separate ways. I went my own way, and this past year again, I had a special ed teacher opening, and I was like, hey, let me call somebody I know. And so, again, reached out. Sorry, Dogwood. But Catherine Bayless has been an amazing addition to our campus. She, like I said, she's one of my lead sped teachers. She's in and out of classrooms. She's whatever I need her to be. She builds great relationships with the students. A lot of the students she might have had at a younger age, and now already has that prior knowledge. So just the addition to the Learning Center in the campus, it's been just a delight and she keeps me on my toes. So I appreciate that, Ms. Bayless. So thank you for your service to the Learning Center as well. We're talking about our sweaty hands because we're nervous. Okay. All right, last but not least, this is a newbie. Although she has 30 years of experience in education, most of them were in Beeville. Did I say that right? Beeville. I always get Beeville and Belleville mixed up, but Beeville. So little backstory about Angela, Miss Saldivar. She's my at-risk counselor. And so that is a very important position at any campus, but particularly at the Learning Center, because we're 100% at-risk students. So we lost a very good one last year. Miss Moss, she left, and she's a full-time LPC now. So Miss McGee and I, we interviewed, and we had candidates that, we liked, that felt okay, but we were just like, something's missing. And then Miss McGee got a phone call from a really good friend of hers down in Beeville, and said, hey, my girl, she's wanting to move back closer to home. Do y'all have any openings? And it was literally like a God thing, because we had just had like 2 or 3 interviews that day, and it's just something wasn't sitting right. And for that to work out, and she came in and she interviewed well. I didn't know all the crazy things about her before I hired her, but that's okay. That is A-okay. No, I'm just playing. She is amazing. She meets with each one of our students before they return back to the campus. She comes up with a plan. She then shares that with the home campus. She checks up on our kids. And this lady right here, no one will ever go hungry on her watch, because she's best friends with the Montgomery County Food Bank truck drivers. They just stop by sometimes and, hey, Sal, do you want some extra water? And we're like, yeah, we'll take it. But no, this lady is amazing, and all 3 of these staff members have been a great addition to the already amazing Learning Center staff. So thank you, Mr. Castaneda, Ms. Bayless, Ms. Saldivar. Appreciate all your hard work and dedication to our students. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next on my list tonight, I'd like to have Mr. Carlisle, and I believe it's Ms. Campbell, come up. Got a special recognition for Hollins Elementary.
Good evening. My name is Brittany Campbell, and I'm here to represent the National Institute of STEM Education, where I serve as a STEM leadership coach. It is a privilege and honor to be here with you, celebrating the amazing achievement of Highlands Elementary, earning their National Certificate of STEM Excellence. To earn the National Certificate of STEM Excellence, a campus must work through and complete 27 tasks as they learn about, reflect upon, plan around, and commit to systems supporting STEM teaching and learning. These tasks are not easy and are not considered a checklist of items to cross off to earn a certificate. Instead, they are in-depth and require a lot of time and thought. Campuses are required to analyze STEM operations and determine their strengths as well as their areas and opportunities for growth. Their work is centered around their vision for the campus, and action plans are established to achieve this vision. This work is not accomplished by one or two or even a leadership team, but through dedication and effort of all the faculty, staff, as well as district support personnel. Nationally, only 98 schools across 12 states and 2 countries have earned this distinction. There are 41 certified campuses in Texas. Dr. Chad Ledoux served as their NCISD STEM coach, and he regrettably could not be here tonight, but wanted to send his wishes for the campus as we celebrate this endeavor. He sent the following message for me to share. It's been a pure delight to work with this campus and their leadership team. He's watched you develop and become a cohesive unit, developing your focus into how you can make learning better for your students and teachers. You have meticulously worked together to develop a vision of how you can implement a STEM program with fidelity and intentionality. The leadership team truly has their stakeholders' best interests at heart. I offer my sincere congratulations to the entire Highlands Elementary family. Congratulations to you all for this momentous accomplishment. What started as a dream for your leadership team became your reality because you were dedicated to creating a better world for your community and learners. You have earned this distinguished honor because of your commitment to ensuring all students thrive, grow, and flourish in New Caney ISD and in their world beyond the classroom. Please take a moment to soak it all in. You did it. May you continue to be a leader in STEM excellence in New Caney ISD, the Houston area, the state of Texas, as well as across the nation. And it is my distinct honor to present the campus with their plaque showing their excellence in STEM education. So at this time, we would also like to call up members of the campus to join the photo and celebration.
I will get it up there. All right, great job, Mr. Carlisle and your staff, and putting all that work in to earn that. This time, I'd like to recognize Dr. Condarco to talk about our middle school schedules for next year. Back in the fall, he was up talking to us about some changes coming to our high school schedules, just a setup of their day. And so very similar, but I don't want to steal his thunder, but I just wanted Dr. Condarco to just kind of mention to us what middle schools are going to do for next school year.
Yes, sir. Thank you. just like the high schools, we had a conversation with our middle school principals on some adjustments they want to make as well with their schedule, just based on some of the needs that we feel like our kids need with that extra time. Instead of just going to class for 45 minutes, 5 days a week, they want to kind of mimic what the high schools were doing. We're not extending their day, but they're going to be in classes just like the high schools on Monday, Tuesday, Friday for 45 minutes, just like we do now with 8 periods. And then on that Wednesday, Thursday, in the middle of the week, they'll go to that modified block where they go 1 through 4 on one day and 5 through 8 on the next, with an intervention period built into the day to where they can pull kids that need some extra help, and even extending kids that are doing really well that we just want to extend their learning through that. And then also just give an opportunity for some of those kids to see some of their teachers that they really love going to and just extend their learning through CTE, fine arts, athletics, things like that. So again, we're just trying to mimic what the high school is doing. And also just carry, those kids will just carry that bridge over to high school and have that same type of schedule when they get to the high school as well.
No change start times, no change.
No, sir, it's going to be the exact same that they have right now. We're not extending their day.
Appreciate you, Dr.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, last but not least, I know y'all heard a couple people mention that January is Board Appreciation Month, and one of the voluntold tasks of being a new principal in New Caney ISD is to come up here and do the Board Appreciation presentation. So those of you that are part of that team this year, if you would like to come on down, I believe that's, and I guess we can play this video while y'all are making your way down here. Or we can let the video speak for you. I'm not really sure. I'm getting some looks from out there. Dr. Powers, you want to go ahead and hit play? We'll go with this.
To our NCISD school board, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for all that you do for our schools and our community. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your support and everything that you guys do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Whether it's fine arts programs, CTE, or general academic courses, thank you for keeping our students first in every decision. We so appreciate you.
Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate all your support and dedication to our campus and to our district.
We have a phenomenal district, and it's all because of you.
So I just want to say thank you to this group up here. I know sometimes you can get some comments in public education about boards and priorities, but I assure everybody, this group, kids are first in their heads and in their heart. So just want to thank you on behalf of all those people that didn't make the video, but it's just a great group to work with. And so I guess y'all are the volunteers for the evening.
Yes.
So all right, y'all come on.
We just wanted to say thank you so much on behalf of all the principals for all you do for our schools.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate your efforts. We did make a video that we're going to post more on social media, thanking you guys in appreciation of everything that you do for the district. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. It's an honor to be a part of a district where our school board is always about what's best for students. So thank you for that.
Yes, it always starts with you guys, and then it comes down to us. So we appreciate everything you guys do and how you support us. We see it at all your games and all the activities, and we see you guys all over the place. And it's very much appreciated, you guys. So.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, and the video was great. I don't know how you got all those kids to be quiet and say thank you all at one time. I mean, that's pretty impressive, but we appreciate it, and we're proud. Each one of us are proud to serve such a great community. Okay, so we have item 4 on the agenda. Looks like reports and proposals of board members. I believe we had a report from the Finance Committee. That would be Mr. Alters.
Yes, ma'am. The Finance Committee met on January 15th, 2026. We met with Mrs. Gates and Mrs. Schlett. Mrs. Gates provided us with an HR update that included teacher pay comparisons and competing districts, also pay analysis for our paras, our auxiliaries, and police officer positions. So she discussed some preliminary kind of additional campus positions, including special ed. The committee was provided with historical compensation increases also for the past few years. So we got to kind of look at that data. But Mrs. Gillette briefly discussed current financial, current year finances, including enrollment and ADA trends. And then we set the goals for this current year, or the 2026-2027 school year. The first one being to staff and provide operating budget for year one of Highlands Middle School. Number two is to look at critical need areas and market analysis to offer more competitive pay structures in those areas that are highly contested. Number three, increase the compensation package for all employees through either a general pay increase, a one-time stipend, increased benefit package, or a combination of any of them listed. And then number four is just looking around for additional positions based on needs. So those are the goals that we set for the 2026-2027 school year.
Great. Thank you. Does anybody else have any reports or proposals? Okay. Item 5 on the agenda is the consent calendar, which consists of consideration of minutes, policy updates, finance reports, public relation items, instruction items, and administrative service items. There were a few items on there that I would like for Mr. Calvert to quickly discuss to give a little bit more detail on those. So, Mr. Calvert.
Sure thing. The first one of those on there is item 5E. That would be the public relations item. I know anytime you see the word calendars on an agenda item these days, it kind of perks your interest a little bit. This doesn't have anything to do with our academic calendar or anything like that. What this is, it is a clarification due to House Bill 3033. The law didn't change the existing 10 business day deadline for public information requests, TPIA, or to seek an attorney general opinion. What it did, it clarifies what qualifies as a non-business day under that act. And so now it includes, weekends, national and state holidays, Friday or Monday observed when a holiday falls on a weekend. It also allows districts to designate certain days as non-business days, when our offices are closed at central office or operating with reduced staff. So that's what this agenda item is. It is just designating no more than 10 days that act as non-business days for Public Information Act purposes. So that would be 5E. The other one, again, working into that time of year, so courses, all that kind of thing is definitely on a lot of radars. Regarding, it is item 5F2. These are terms that are really needed for a multidisciplinary endorsement. This is not for advanced academic or doesn't impact GPA. What this is, it's particular endorsement. It requires 4 advanced courses. They can include advanced academic courses. It can also have a wider range of courses such as level 3 and 4 CTE courses. And so that's all this action item does, or this recommendation does, is just allow us to identify and define that list to be included in the multidisciplinary endorsement for our secondary campuses. So Dr. Powers or Dr. Mesmer, hopefully I encompass that. If I've missed anything, I think I'm good. All right. I believe that covered the questions that you guys had.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the board or further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the items on the consent calendar?
Second.
The motion has been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will be taken. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. The motion is approved. Item 6 on the agenda is closed meeting. The board will now adjourn to closed session under Texas Open Meetings Act, Sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, to deliberate the duties, evaluation, responsibilities, employment, and dismissal of personnel or officers, including the board and superintendent as it pertains to any item listed on this notice or agenda. Will consult with the district's attorneys on any specific subjects or matters listed on the notice or agenda, pending or contemplated litigation, and proposed settlement agreements, and will deliberate regarding the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. Should final action, vote, or decision on any matter considered in closed session be required, such final action, vote, or decision shall be taken once the open meeting covered by this notice is reconvened or at a subsequent meeting of the school board. The board has adjourned to closed session at 6:55 p.m. The board ended its closed meeting at 8:35, and we will now reconvene in open session. Item 7 on the agenda is consideration of personnel report presented by Christy Gates.
Yes, ma'am. This is just our monthly list of new hires for professional positions, paraprofessional positions, any reassignment, transfers, and resignations.
Thank you. Are there any questions or further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the personnel report?
So moved.
The motion has been moved and seconded. There being no further discussion, a vote will now be taken. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. The motion is approved.
One of those individuals that was a part of that motion is our new Director of Transportation, Mr. Danny Mueller. Danny's been with the district for a while, serving as our Assistant Director, and so it is well-deserved. He did a great job with our transportation presentation last fall, so welcome to the new position, Danny, and I guess that explains why your compadres are hanging around back there a little bit later than usual, so congratulations, sir.
Item 8 on the agenda is future discussion topics. Do any of my fellow board members have any future discussion topics